You're watching Durango TV News. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle. Durango native Marcos Wisner says he'll offer a younger perspective and will be more committed to a longer-term vision for the future if he's elected to the Durango City Council this April. Wisner, 31, announced his candidacy this month for one of 2 open seats on the City Council. He is one of 4 candidates seeking election in April. Wisner is an entrepreneur who opened the 11th Street station last year with his father, Jaime Wisner. He says his experiences with opening a business on Main Avenue and as a young adult trying to survive in Durango give him a unique perspective as a candidate. As a businessman, Wisner says the city needs to support growth in the business community to generate more sales tax revenues rather than raising the sales tax rate.
So I really think we need to start looking more into our small business development and growth, kind of reevaluate our land use development code, probably do some amendments, start issuing more variances, and really, promote the businesses that are going to bring the sales tax up by them, increasing their revenue, not by just taking more revenue from them.
Although Wisner was born and raised in Durango, he struggles to stay in Durango like his peers. He lives in a small apartment over a garage and has worked 2 and 3 jobs in the past to cobble together a living. He says he'd like to streamline city land use codes to make it easier for property owners to build accessory dwelling units and to allow for more vacation rentals in town to offset the high cost of their mortgages. He'd also like to see higher density developments to reduce the cost of housing.
Our land use development code, I think, like I said, I think it needs to be kind of re-looked at and possibly just amended in some certain areas to encourage higher density, promote some cheaper development projects, maybe, kind of waiving fees or certain things if you hit certain criteria for, building affordable housing, things like that, easing up on parking requirements. The list goes on. And I think, the code was good to kind of protect our town and keep us, kind of keep people out and keep it kind of special and small and safe. But we've grown to the point where I feel there's a new generation, there is a new group of people calling this home now. And they're not necessarily having the opportunities or the support that I think was present, a decade or 2 ago.
Just as Wisner would like to see the city place fewer restrictions on development, he also believes that nonprofit and faith-based organizations are better prepared to address the needs of homeless residents. However, he believes the city can play a more supportive role than it has.
I think there's some property that we've put up to, and we've offered up to organizations to do something like that. And I think we can also use some of our tools, some of our, just kind of voice with being city council to coordinate these different groups, these different faith-based organizations, things like that, to get behind one cause, which would be to, house the truly needy and homeless, and possibly have some good kind of transition programs with that.
If you'd like to learn more about Wisner's stance on the issues, visit his Facebook page at Elect Marcos. Be sure to check us out at durangotv.com or like us on Facebook at Durango TV. I'm Wendy Graham-Settle. Thanks for watching this edition of Durango TV News.